Welcome students. Till last class we have discussed the derivation of extra widening that is concerned in the analysis with mechanical widening and psychological widening. The mechanical widening gives us NL square by 2R and psychological widening gives us V by 9.5 under root R, right? So on this phenomena the Indian Road Congress has been given some recommended values and suggestions. Similarly, let us consider the problems. Calculate the extra widening required for a pavement of within 7 meter on a horizontal curve of radius 250 meters. As we have discussed that the radius of the curve should be less than 300 meter if you are calculating the extra widening for the pavement. If the longest wheelbase of vehicle expected on the road is 7 meter, that means the value of L is given as 7 meter. If it is not given, you may have to consider 6 meter or 6.1 meters. But in this case, the vehicle base length is given as 7 meters. Design speed is given as 70 kmph, and in this formulas we are not going to convert speed into this kmph kilometer per hour speed into meter per second, because the recommended formula is considered the speed in kmph unit. And then they ask to compare the value obtained with Indian Road Congress recommendations. This Indian Road Congress recommendation is given in this table. This table may be remembered when the value is to be compared with Indian Road Congress. So let us move to the solution. We have extra widening is equal to mechanical widening and psychological widening. Mechanical widening is NL square by 2R and psychological widening is V by 9.5 root R. So here how to consider this N? N is studied as number of lanes, but in the question they have given 7 meter pavement width. 7 meter pavement width is nothing but 2 lanes. One lane is 7.5 meters and 2 lanes will be 7 meters. So here n is equal to 2. 2 lanes for pavement width 7 meter, and again L is given as 7 meters and R is 250 meters. And once we get the values, we can substitute in the equation. N is 2 and L is 7 square, and 2 into R is 250 plus V is to be substituted in kilometer per hour only, and then 9.5 under root R. R is 250 again. So here once we substitute, we will get 0.0662 meters of total extra width. So here this much is more than enough to calculate the extra widening. And apart from this calculation, they have asked another thing, that compare the value obtained with Indian Road Congress. So here the speed is being given to 70 kmph, right? And it is again considered for 2 lanes. The Indian Road Congress recommendation extra widening of 0.6 meter when the radius of the curve is 101 to 300 meter. So here 2 lane roads and single lane roads are there. The radius of the curve is given. So 101 to 300 meters, it is lying with 250. So 101 and 300 is the boundary values of 250. So here in this recommended values, the 2 lane road will be having 0.6 meter of extra width. That has to be there on the pavement. If it is less than 0.6, you have to consider 0.6 only. So that it is recommended to compare the Indian Road Congress values. The IRC recommended the extra widening of 0.6 meter when the radius of the curve is 101 to 300 meter, that is 250 meter, because we are considering 101 to 300 is because the radius of the curve is 250. If the radius of the curve is 90 meters, then we have to consider this 61 to 100. Then the value must be more than or equal to 0.9 meters for 2-lane roads. And here the for single lane road it is nil, means the value is not recommended. The whatever the obtained value in the calculation that may be provided, right? And this much is to be is this much will be asked on the questions, right? And another thing, the radius will not be given in some cases. So here that will be seen in the question. Find the total width of pavement on a horizontal curve for a new national highway to be aligned along a ruling terrain with ruling minimum radius. Assume necessary data. So here the question will be this much, no extra data will be given. So here we need to consider the datas as per the recommended values. So here whenever the national highway is considered, the ruling speed is 80 kmph, and national highway will be having 7 meter of width, total width. And next, and n value, whatever the values are required, that is n, that is national highway will be 2 lanes, because 7 meter is the total width of national highway. Then the width of lane is 7 meters, the number of lane will be 2 numbers. And again, as recommended, the length of wheelbase may be considered 6.1 or 6 meters. Here we can consider 6. The maximum value of super elevation is 0.07 and skid resistance 0.15. This is considered because the radius of the curve is not given here. Radius of the curve is not given here, so that we can calculate the radius of the curve, that is ruling minimum radius, by considering super elevation and frictional force, because it is considered on the curve only. Whenever it is concerned to curve, we have to remember that the lateral frictional value and super elevation values. So that we have a formula E plus F equal to P square by GR, right? We all know this one. So here R is need to be calculated. So just shifting this R over here and shifting this E plus F over here. So you will be getting with R equal to V square by E plus F into G. But here in this equation they have considered V in kmph. If you consider V in meter per second, it will be R equal to V square by G into the bracket E plus F, and E will be 0.07 and F is 0.15. Once you substitute E plus F multiplying with 9.81, G is 9.81, right? And V is 80 by 3.6 whole square, that will be 22.22 square. 22.22 meter per second, it will be 22.22 meter per second. So once you substitute here, you will be getting with 229 meters, that is rounding up to 230 meters of radius. Again, once you get the radius, you can calculate the extra width of the pavement. So here NL square by 2R plus V by 9.5 under root R. N is 2 lanes because national highway is given with 7 meter of total pavement width, and 7 meter of the width is considered to be 2 numbers of lanes, and L is 6 meter is considered, and R is 230 meter we have calculated, and V is given with 80 kmph, and R is calculated value of 230. Once we substitute the calculated and assumed values, you will be getting with 0.712 meters. So here the total width is asked in the question. Find the total width of the pavement. So the total width of the pavement is 7 meter is the actual width, and extra width is 0.712. So that the before extra widening it is 7 meters. After extra widening or after calculation is done for the extra widening, we are recommended to provide 0.712. So that 7 meters is the total width plus extra widening is 0.712, and that will be equal to 7.71 meters. So this is the total extra, that is extra width is 0.7, and total width of the pavement of the national highway is 7.71 meters. So that in this case you may have to assume the values, that is recommended by code. Right here in this problem we have assumed that based on the only single data, that is national highway. Whenever the speed is not given for the national highway, you may have to consider the 80 kmph speed, and then width of the pavement will be for national highway is 7 meters. When the width of the pavement is 7 meters, the number of lane will be 2 numbers, and the base length, rigidity between wheelbase, that is considered in the extra widening, that is recommended by 6 meters or 6.1. Based on that, you can consider any one value for the L, right? And again, whenever it is radius of the curve is not given, we can use an super elevation equation to calculate this R, right? So that once we rearrange the terms of E plus F E square by GR, then you will be getting with radius, and once you get the radius, just substitute in the extra widening equation and you will be end up with the result, right? And in the problem asked the total width, that means extra width of the national highway will be 0.7, but total width will be 7 meters plus 0.7 meters, right? In this way you have to analyze the situation of the given problem, and then you have to calculate the extra widening length. This much is more than enough to understand an extra widening and problems on extra widening. And this completes the horizontal curve, right? And in next class I will start with vertical curves. That is vertical curves in nothing but that is summit curve and valley curves. Once we complete the summit and valley, that will be end up with second module, right? Be prepared and go through the previous videos, right? Thank you.